ask him, can I sit here a bit? And my kids, they accepted. They're like, ah, yeah, you can sit, hakuna shida. And then while I'm sitting there, I ask him, is there a room 53 here? Because look at this page. I was directed to this mall and told to come here. There's this stuff. He's like, ah, these guys, we know them. They normally direct so many people here. It's room 53 or A9 that they direct people to, which is non-existent. There's no shop here like that. But these people keep conning people on Instagram. They send them cash, and then they either direct them to come here to pick stuff, or they never deliver. In fact, that shop is non-existent. This is a page for conning people. I was almost scammed. Hey fam, welcome back to my channel at Sophie123. Today I have a bit of a story time and a video on how I went to shop for my dress and I was almost scammed. So as I tell you this story, I'll also show you like the conversations and so on and so forth. So when my baby came back from school, she had saved up some pocket money, my daughter. She's in high school Form 1. She had saved up some pocket money. So she wanted some cool outfits. You know, teenagers' outfits. Like these trousers with side pockets, these wide-legged trousers. Like they're called mommy jeans, cargo pants, and such. Which I normally don't wear. So I didn't even have an inkling on where to start finding them. But she's very conversant with the internet. So she was on Instagram, she found a page on Instagram, and she shared with me and told me, hey mom, let me get this out. She shared a page and told me, hey mommy, nimepata this page, I'd like you to help me purchase these clothes. And then she was like, they can be delivered. I told her, no. First, let me take a look at the page, share it with me. So when she shared with me, they have very nice stuff. I'll show you here the stuff that they have. Really nice trending stuff, you know, the kind of stuff that any teenager, even me as a mother, I found a few pieces there that I knew, this one has saved me. And then the prices are not bad, they're not terrible either, they were a bit reasonable. And then the prices are not bad, they're not terrible either, they were a bit reasonable. Like if you have a small budget, you can be able to get some things there. So me, I'm there just like admiring that stuff. My baby is really psyched. Like she knows, hey, we found things that I like, that I look good in. She was saving from school her pocket money. Them, they are not given cash, like cash direct to go to school. Wanaekeonga kwa card. I think also they are taught how to manage their money in that way, by putting it in that card. And then the canteens that they use, they also take that card. They are not given cash in school. So we had been depositing cash there, at least 1,000 per month. And you know, they've not been even in school for 3 weeks. So she came back with cash from this time and from last time with her ATM. So she was so psyched, like, Mom, let's go to somewhere, we look for stuff. In fact, I found a shop where you can be able to get stuff for me. So when she sent me the page for where she can get this stuff that she wanted, it's really cool stuff. As I've told you, I'll pin it here so you can look at it. Then I look at the page, I'm like, it seems legit, the stuff is really good. In fact, I can get one or a few things here that I might use later for some other things. I'll tell you when they're ready. So I knew, hey, this one has reduced our shopping, because also the stuff is bundled. Like it doesn't just come like a trouser only. It comes like a top, shoes, bag, and all that. You know, like it's the whole package. You don't have to walk a lot. So the other day when we came from here with my babies in the cab, I knew we were going to Eastleigh. We hurry up faster because it's a whole shop after all. That is what I had been told. It's a whole shop. Because I asked, I chatted on that page. I asked them, Where are you located? Because I want to come and buy a few things from you for my baby and for me. And do you have sizes and all that conversation? You know how it is. They were like, yeah, we are located in Bangkok at room 53. So I knew, hey, we won't take time in Eastleigh. Even though it looks like rain, we won't be there for long. I'll just go. And also I knew it's a good place because I see the clothes. I knew there's somewhere. I can even record like a dressing hall. Is it a hall or a dressing hall for you guys while I'm buying stuff, and I'll show you also where to purchase this stuff. So I was so psyched. It wouldn't take long. As much as it was raining kidogo, I knew I would just go and finish up and come back, call a cab and come back, because I wasn't driving that day. So we live in the Uber. We set off for Eastleigh because I had been told it's Bangkok Mall, room 53. And also, so I go there, I start looking for room 53. I go, it's only 3 floors, Bangkok is only 3 floors. I had even promised you I'll record like a curtain, where you get curtains, they need the best curtains in Nairobi. But I couldn't, like I was so psyched when I got there. Because I come to find out, these guys have been conning people. Like they've been showing those photos. They even do sponsorship. You know the way Instagram normally does sponsorships for pages. They even sponsor their page so that it's reaching very many people. You find even they're sponsoring for 10K, it reaches so many people. After sponsoring, people I think people send them cash for delivery. And they even write on their page that you can be able to exchange if you don't like their product or something. Back to second floor, because now we're on the top floor. You cannot just see the roof. So I'm like, what do I do? So I have my kids with me. You know that it's hectic to go with kids somewhere, especially kids who have not been used to going to such places. You know, they are babies. Okay, they've been babies, now they're growing up, ndio tumeanza kutembea now. So the kids are getting tired. They're telling me, hey mom, this is getting boring. So on the floor of second floor now, I go back down. I ask another guy from across a shop there. I ask him, can I sit here a bit, and my kids, they accepted. They're like, yeah, you can sit, hakuna shida. And then while I'm sitting there, I ask him, is there a room 53 here? Because look at this page, I was directed to this mall and told to come here, there's this stuff. He's like, these guys, we know them. They normally direct so many people here. It's room 53 or A9 that they direct people to, which is non-existent. There's no shop here like that. But these people keep conning people on Instagram. They send them cash, and then they either direct them to come here to pick stuff, or they never deliver. In fact, that shop is non-existent. This is a page for conning people. I was almost scammed. Because a day before that, I was actually feeling lazy. I was telling my daughter, or we just send for those things they were delivered, so they can be delivered in the house. And I think the story is, when you tell them to deliver, they tell you we can't deliver without payment. So you send your payment to them, and yet they never deliver. So it was such a bad experience for me, but at least I managed to get the stuff. The page is called, let me just confirm. The page itself is called Look and Glamour 254. I have communicated to that page. I have even told them I'm coming. Like you can see in the text that I'm going to link here, that we have communicated. I've even asked them for their number. They gave me their number. So when I reach there, I call that number. For like 20 minutes, I'm trying to get hold of these guys. Because they said it's a WhatsApp number. I tried to call them on WhatsApp. And they're online. You can see when someone is like online, you can check on their page. There's a place that shows, an icon that shows they're online. Which means they're online, they're seeing the call, and they're not picking. And I tell them I'm here. I even text them I'm here on second floor. Which room are you in? Nobody responds. Nobody blue ticks my, like it goes unread, it goes unread, it goes unread. Then after an hour I realized it was blue tick because I'm still around. But though I've given up on that now, buying there. Because I wanted birthday stuff. Unajua birthday stuff, it has to be like a bit different. And they had it all in their shop according to their page. Like, these guys are scammers. They had everything according to the page, they have everything. But when it comes to like, now you want the shop, you're going to the location, they never pick up your call, but they direct you where to go. So I don't know how they realize they can do that and tell people they're in Bangkok, Eastleigh shop. Or they tell you that to just make you think, oh, it's a legit business, they're in Bangkok. The moment you go to Bangkok, there's nothing there. There's nothing there. Like a shop like that, there's only a shop with letters A53, A23, A20, A30. There's, or B. There's no 53 like that. Or A9, there's no A9 in that building, in that whole building. So that guy knows them. Like, it seems like several customers have come to him and from direction from those guys. So he knows them. He laughs and tells me, oh, these guys have been scamming people. Like, we see people every day coming to this place. They say they are from these guys. They're looking for these guys. Same guys have scammed them. Like, they've sent money to these guys, and these guys don't do anything. Like, they don't pick. After you send them money, they block you. How bad is that? And then why are they using the building Bangkok? And the way the page looks fabulous, like it has everything and all that. So my baby was really disappointed, but it was a lesson learned. Because now I told her, so when you go online, when you're told by someone, oh, even when someone tries to vibe you, you know that when it's online and you haven't seen the person, don't ever put your faith in it. Like, we were so sure that shop was legit, especially after they told us where they are located. Uzuri, I had time to go there. But a day before I was feeling lazy, I almost sent for those things to be delivered to the house. Which means I would have sent even 10K. I would have been conned of 10K, 15K maybe. Because my baby wanted shoes. There were shoes on that page, very nice sport shoes. My baby, that is my son, wanted shoes, the Nike Airs. He wanted the Nike Airs. So I had already seen some nice shoes on that page. I had even shown him. He was so in love with them. And then I had also seen some outfits that I knew, oh, this one. In fact, my daughter is the one who wanted those outfits. I had seen some outfits that I would also love. Come to know later, these guys, they're scammers. They scam people. And also, if you want to know people are scamming on Instagram, the comments are disabled on their page. Guys, that's a big, big red flag. If you find out like you're on a page, you're admiring stuff, you want to buy stuff on Instagram, and the comments are disabled, my sister, run. Or bro, run. Because it's more likely that these guys are scammers. That is the most likely. Because why don't they allow for comments? So that people can comment there and say, these guys, they delivered this, or this is good for me, or really. Any legit page allows comments on the page mostly. So the moment you realize that this page, and it has 28,000 followers. This page with 28,000 followers, it's a page for scamming people. It even runs sponsored ads. Like, that is how legit they look like. No wonder, because I also sell stuff in my shop, but I also sell from the house. No wonder people tend to think that it's conning. Like, online shops is a kukon word. Because I think they've gone through this experience. So this shop is spoiling for people who operate online, who don't have shops, and who operate from their houses and they do deliveries. So what I'd advise if you're selling online, to avoid like this suspicion and losing so much customers from suspicion, because I'm trying to create awareness here to show people, hey, this page, they're scammers. Please don't send your money to them. Send your money to them. They are scammers and they have 28,000 followers. Now that I've done this video, I know they're going to change their name. Maybe they'll go up to 30,000 subscribers. Just because you see a page on Instagram has 30,000 subscribers, just because you see a page on Instagram posts stuff daily, maybe different stuff, maybe new stylish stuff, doesn't always mean that it's legit, guys. It doesn't mean it's legit. Don't send your money. Go. If you can't go, let them deliver and then you pay. Because they have their border guys. You can even accept to be delivered by their border guy. The moment you accept their border guy to deliver for you, that means the border guy, they already have a relationship. So the border guy can't leave his stuff with you if it's not paid. Ni ini yako mrembo? Unauzaje? Ni 1200. Bei ya kuongea?
Bei ya customer.
Ya customer? Bei mzuri. Okay, vitu zako ni poa. Iko na red. Leta tuone yenye tutachagua. By the way, the ones are bomba sana, but I'm going to show you an unpacking of everything I bought here.